Hello, I'm Brian Painter of the Oklahoman, and today I'm joined by Rick Smith of the National Weather Service Norman Forecast Office. Rick is a warning coordination meteorologist in that office. And Rick, if you would, kind of tell us about the weather that we're looking at this afternoon.
Well, we've got a kind of a typical spring storm system that's going to be affecting Oklahoma late this afternoon and into the evening hours. We're expecting thunderstorms to be developing out over western Oklahoma here after 4 o'clock today, and then those potentially moving in and beginning to impact the Oklahoma City metro area after 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. This is one of those situations where we have all the ingredients in place to have severe weather. That includes big hail, possibly damaging hail, strong straight line winds, and we do have a risk of tornadoes today as well.
So, you were kind of talking about the timeline there, and so for the metro, you're looking at a little bit later in the day.
I think so. We had some showers and little weak thunderstorms move through a little bit earlier. Those have kind of moved on, and I think behind that we're going to see another round develop. And yeah, I think for the I-35 corridor in the Oklahoma City metro area, it's going to be after 7 o'clock, maybe even after 8 o'clock. And a lot of the storms we're going to be dealing with, unfortunately, be after dark tonight. So that's always, that can be a challenge.
If I'm correct, you typically send up 2 weather balloons a day, but today you're going to have a special launch. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, we are launching a special weather balloon today. When we launch these weather balloons, they give us kind of a 3-dimensional picture of the atmosphere, the temperature and the humidity and the winds. That's really important today because one of the factors in determining if we get storms and how many storms we get is the cap. It's just, you hear that a lot this time of year. It's a layer of warm air up above our heads, and it kind of acts like a lid on a pot of boiling water. And if that cap is too strong, we won't get any storms. But we think the cap today is probably capable of being broken, and that's what that weather balloon is going to help us assess that, and it'll give us an updated picture of the temperature and the humidity and the wind profiles in the atmosphere. And a lot's changed probably since 6 o'clock this morning when we launched our first weather balloon of the day.
You know, Rick, we hear a lot, and deservedly so, about tornado precautions, but could you also talk about the importance of preparing for severe thunderstorms? And straight line winds can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, even without a tornado, severe thunderstorms can cause a lot of damage. The large hail that we frequently see here, we get hail big enough to damage windows of homes and car bodies and car windshields and things like that. And the straight line winds that we get, occasionally we've had straight line winds out of thunderstorms that were stronger than a hurricane force. So it's important to pay attention to those severe thunderstorm warnings that you get this time of year, not ignore those, because some of those are going to give you important information. There's some severe thunderstorms that we have that roll through here in central Oklahoma during the spring that you probably need to take the similar precautions as you would in a tornado if those move through. So getting away from windows, moving inside. Certainly if hail is expected, getting your car under some protection, and that is not a highway overpass. That's not where you need to be. You need to think ahead and be off the roads or be somewhere where you can protect your car if we're expecting a lot of big hail.
If you would kind of talk about going forward this week, Thursday into maybe the weekend, still looking at any chances there?
I think we'll have more chances of thunderstorms in central Oklahoma as we get in toward the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Thursday, we'll see the chances of severe thunderstorms shift down into southeast Oklahoma and points east. Then we'll have a little bit of a break, and then Saturday and Sunday we'll see our next risk of thunderstorms and maybe some severe weather as well.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, and please stay with newsok.com for your weather updates.